Well, certainly the latest storm is good news for our water supply, dropping more than 5 feet of snow in some areas of the Truckee Basin. Paul Nelson was at Mount Rose for the season's first snow survey and shows us how our snowpack is looking.
So this morning we were up to 104 inches snow depth. Not bad for January.
What a difference a week makes.
Woo!
Snowpack was 16% below average in the Truckee Basin on New Year's Day. Now it's 32% above average.
65 inches of new snow since New Year's.
That's on top of about 40 inches of snow that were already there before the storm.
8.5 feet of snow is not bad for the beginning of January. Much deeper snowpack this year than this time last year.
More than 100 inches of snow have fallen in some areas of the Sierra, so if it does rain this weekend, chances are that water will just soak into the snow up here. Hydrologists say the problem areas could be in the middle elevations.
The rain's going to be able to either pass through that snow more easily and possibly even melt a significant amount of that snow, which will cause even more runoff, maybe even doubling the amount of runoff from this big storm.
The amount of runoff could have a much different impact depending where it happens.
In the Truckee Basins, we have only about 50% of capacity in our reservoirs, so there's a lot of room to catch a lot of this runoff in the reservoirs, which will help reduce the flooding amounts.
The snowpack serves as its own reservoir, holding the water until spring. There's nearly 23 inches of water content at this location.
That's tremendous news for our water supply to help us dig ourselves out of those drought deficits, which we've gotten into from 2012 to 2015.
That means making up for 74 inches of water that we didn't get during the dry years. January is our wettest month, and one more storm will likely put precipitation above average for the entire month.
If we can keep this pattern going, we could dig a lot of the way out of that drought deficit and hopefully get our reservoirs back to being close to full.
And we're off to a good start. Already 15 inches of water content ahead of schedule. Covering Stormwatch, Paul Nelson, Channel 2 News.